Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on XRP. We currently take a look here at the 4-day chart for XRP, and I just wanted to answer a couple of questions. So some of you have sent me a message, sent me an email to ask about the white scenario. The question was about the diagonal pattern in the white scenario that potentially started in 2020. So I just want to explain again, there are two structures I'm tracking here. The yellow scenario would complete with potentially one more high and another rally into all-time high territory. It would complete a 5-wave move up from the 2013 low. 1, 2, 3, the fourth wave as a triangle, and the fifth wave. And after these 5 waves are done, we are going to watch for a large correction, and that could be a wave 2, for example. Yeah, because this 5-wave move should, based on Elliott wave structures, rules, and guidelines, complete a 5-wave pattern from the 2013 low. Now, that would typically be followed by quite a substantial correction, which kind of makes sense. When I look at the Bitcoin chart as well, the next rally into all-time high territory could complete a bull market. So the correction could then play out as a 3-wave move. And what we know is that very often in such a wave 2 correction, the wave 2 ends somewhere in the region broadly of a previous wave 4, and that would be here, this area. It doesn't have to be exactly where the low was, but if this is really a triangle, then the low was around 40 to 50 cents. So this would be broadly an area that we can watch. Now, people might say it will never go back to that level, but look, the price already reached the $3.40 area in 2017 and then crashed all the way down to 11 cents. So never say never in markets, those who participated in the last bull market 2021 should know that, okay? At the time, I heard a lot of people say it could never go down again. Bitcoin could never go down below 30,000, and it did that. And the market already, the wave counts told us that already at the time. Now, however, in this yellow scenario, I don't assume that a top has formed yet. The move down is just simply not strong enough. I mean, anything is possible, but from a probabilities point of view, I would prefer one more high. And that would complete that structure. Now, there is, however, as it usually is the case, because the markets are not making it very easy for us, there is the white scenario. And the white scenario allows for the interpretation that the next rally completes not the entire rally from the 2013 low, but that we are still within the 5th wave of that rally from the 2013 low, which means we have a slightly different structure, and the bull market in the white scenario actually started in 2020. We have a wave 1, a wave 2. The third wave could also get one more high on the micro level, but then we would get a 4th wave and a 5th wave. So the correction will be less substantial. However, it would still be quite substantial because it will be the same wave degree as the wave 2, so it could take roughly a year. Just something to prepare for, okay? But it might not be such a disaster. Either way, I would not rely on the white scenario. I have labeled it as alternative only. Yeah, but either way, another high is currently expected, especially as long as we're holding above the $1.20 support. And it could take us into the $5 to $5.60, maybe even $6.60 region. Now, if we then talk about the smaller time frame here for XRP, we're dealing with a potential 5-wave move up in development from the April low. We need all 5 waves completed to really, confirm that this wave 4 has bottomed there on the 7th of April. For now, we're only tracking, sort of a 3-wave move, and it's kind of halfway there. It doesn't really look like a very clear structure. And I just get the vibes here that it will likely change again. Not a stable structure. We are printing higher highs, higher lows, but we don't see a lot of upside momentum at the moment. So, however, in the very short term, as long as the market holds above that Wednesday low at $2.12, the focus could be directly on higher prices. Below the Wednesday low, a wider B-wave correction is likely, and the focus will then shift to this support area, which is located, I'm going to define it for you so you have an alternative support area to watch, between $1.84 and $2.01. This zone could then be tested again. So yeah, just a quick update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.